everyone, welcome to my channel. Lexi. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new here. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, and become a part of the Langrag fam. Okay, so today I've decided to film my top 7 mommy must-haves that have gotten us through the first 2 months. Kason is 2 months old today, and I just wanted to share a few things that I thought were essential for these first 2 months. So the first one is, what do I want to start with? Okay, so the first one is going to be these Tux pads. So if you have a vaginal delivery, and I don't know, like if you don't have to get stitches, I don't know if it's the same like feeling and stuff, but I had to get 2 small stitches, so I did have some swelling, which I feel like everybody who has a vaginal delivery might have some swelling. So when you are in the hospital, you will get Tux pads, but I went on Amazon and I just ordered some more. They look like this, and I'm going to insert a picture of the Amazon ad or the Amazon post of where I got it. I believe they were like $6, maybe $7, and they come with 100 count. I actually, as soon as I bought these, I ended up not needing them, so I still have like a full container of them, which I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I think that they'll probably just go bad, but yeah, so that's what they look like, are the Tux pads. So it's definitely a must-have for the first 2 weeks, I would say, and then afterwards it's kind of if you feel like you need them. I didn't after maybe the 3rd week. So after that, whoa, hey. So after that, my next favorite is going to be this diaper. I'm sitting in front of a window, so this lighting is like not very great. Is this diaper container. I think like you can bring it, like it has straps to where you can bring it from one room to the other, but what we do is we just set it right beside the diaper changing table, and the diaper changing table, that's good language. We just set it there because it, you know, has the diapers all nicely neat in there, and then we just put the wipes right there, so everything is just easy and accessible in this one spot. Because that's really the only place where we change him. So the next thing is going to be to get a little basket. I have one of these cheap little baskets. I don't remember where I got them, but in here, this is my clippers, but I just keep this by the couch, and so I just have his clippers in here. I have a nose sucker that goes in here, and then I just have a few burp cloths just in case he spits up or anything while we're in the living room. I also have one of these next to, excuse me, next to my bed that it doesn't have like the nose sucker and the nail clippers in here, but it just has a bunch of wipes, so if he spits up or throws up in the middle of the night, they're easy to just grab and go. So I don't have to come all the way out into the living room. So I think that these are really helpful to have in the main rooms that you are. So I have one in the living room and one in the bedroom. Okay, so that is 3. The next thing that I think is essential for me, so I'm exclusively breastfeeding. I do have 2 pumps actually, but I didn't use one of them. I tried to use one of them and I really couldn't figure out how it worked, and it just didn't suction right. And then I watched, I think her name is Brooklyn Milando or Manado, I'm sorry, I don't know, but she's a mommy YouTuber as well. She does vlogs, and she was talking about the Haka, and I think in a previous video I have mentioned the Haka. So what it is it just looks like this, and it just suctions. So you would just fold it down. Hold on, let me put this stuff down. You just fold it down like this, squeeze, and attach it to whichever breast that the baby is not latched on, and then it pretty much it'll suck up like this, and your nipple will get sucked into about right there. And then it just catches your letdown, and I think that this is really good because if I'm not able to give him a bottle, then I have some milk pumped. So if we're gonna go out somewhere, if someone is coming over and I know that they are gonna wanna feed him, like my mom loves to feed him, So I'll just pump a little bit into a bottle so that way they can get that experience of feeding them. Another good thing is I'll put the Amazon ad that where I ordered it from, and it'll show you. I thought I got the Haka brand, but I think I got the Bumblebee brand. So with that, you get this cute little bag to hold it all in, and then you get one of these stoppers. I think they have different ones. Like if you have a girl and you don't really want blue, they have a pink one, they have like a little flower one, and that just like once you pump the milk, you could just stick this in here and then put it on the table, and that way like if it tips over, it won't leak. And then another thing that it comes with is this little top that you could just put on like this, and it also keeps it from not leaking. Like maybe if you want to put it in the fridge or something like that, you could just put it in here. But usually we have had some spilling, like the dog will bump the table or something, and it has spilled before, and so usually I'll just have the empty bottle right next to it, and as soon as I pump it, I'll just dump it into the bottle just to be safe. But I think it's super cute that it comes with this little bag that you can just put it all in, tie it up, and then throw it in the diaper bag. The next thing that I want to talk about is this Saline Spray / drop. So I know that they have a name brand one. I'm not sure what the name brand is, but I just got the Walmart brand because I wasn't sure, one, if I was actually going to use it, and two, that I would like it this much. So I just got this, let me see if it'll, so it just looks like this, and okay, so it just looks like that, and then you just open it up, and it has this little tip on it, and you squirt like 2 drops into each nostril, and then you use the blue nose sucker, and it really just loosens up that congestion in there. Our pediatrician recommended this because he is a December baby. She said that a lot of like winter babies have a little bit more congestion than spring or fall babies, so she said that this would be really helpful, and it actually is. So I would recommend getting some nasal saline spray drops. So the next 2 things that I'm going to talk about are, we would have to move for one, and then the other one is I'm actually just going to insert some clips on the screen. So when we first got back from the hospital, I think I've talked about how the first 2 weeks of breastfeeding were super hard for us. So what I got was the baby tracker app on my phone. And because I use my phone to record, I can't actually show you, so I'm just gonna insert a clip of what the app looks like on there. So there's that. And then it has all these different categories that you can choose from. They have like a feeding, a sleeping, a diaper changing, a pumping, and then other activities, all that you could keep track of. I don't use it anymore because we've kind of gotten into a routine and my milk has regulated, so I don't necessarily need to track all of that stuff. I probably could if I wanted to, but I don't. Here is a picture of what all the categories look like, and then if you hit on the first one that is under feeding, you can see that they have all different types of feeding. Like you could do nursing, formula, you could do express. If you just empty your boobs, you can track that as well. But so if you hit on nursing, then there's a place where you could hit left or right, and then that way you can just hit that start button. It starts, and then it'll also keep track of, okay, so he just fed on my left for 10 minutes. So that way the next time you go into the app, you can see the time that he last fed, how long he fed for, and the side. So that way the next time you can go to the other side. Hello. You can go to the other side and try and feed for the same time, see which one, to try and just keep it even. And then if you do formula feed, I'm gonna insert right here, you can actually go into the app, hit formula, and then you go into the app, hit formula, and you can insert how much or how many ounces. I'm not familiar with formula, but you can insert how many ounces you give the baby, and then I guess whenever you have to feed next, you can calculate how many ounces they need in a day. Like I said, I'm really unfamiliar with formula feeding, so, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what that looks like as well. Okay, that was kind of rambly, but the last and final thing that we just recently found to be very, very helpful is his swing. So his swing, he does not like to be put down. He doesn't like to be sitting still. So he loves going on stroller walks. He loves, you know, the car, the bassinet that we have, it actually vibrates. So he likes the vibration on the bassinet. The only issue with that is that it only vibrates for like 10 minutes, and then as soon as it stops, as soon as it stops, he'll wake up. So what I like about the swing is that it doesn't have a timer on it, and you can adjust the speeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at him. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the swing that we have and the different like features that it has, because that has really been a lifesaver as well. Okay, so this is what the swing looks like. It's just the Fisher-Price Rainforest brand, and you can just slide him into there, buckle him up. For when he gets bigger, I think you can put like maybe little snacks right here, so that's cool. And then it has all of these different features, so you can just turn this. We usually turn it to like the biggest or like the fastest feature, and then it'll swing, and then you know, just turn it off. This rainforest thing comes down, so that way he can look at all of the different animals on there. And then if you, you know, adjust this, it has different sounds and different things that this mobile does. So I really like that. And that is our 10th item. Isn't that right? Your brother sitting there? Yeah. Okay everyone, that's all for today's video. I really hope that you liked my 7 mommy must-haves. If you end up trying anything and liking it or not liking it, go ahead and leave a comment down below. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are. Or if you want to post some of your favorite mommy must-haves, that would be great. And maybe I could try them out as well. Please go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.